right, everyone, welcome back to the Shadowverse 100% free-to-play, haven't spent anything zero to hero series. Today, I'm going to show off some crazy Fenny matches, and we're going to jump right into it. We're going to do kind of montage style. We're going to jump straight into the matches that we're playing when I feel like I've basically set up for nice Fenny showcases to see how strong the card is. We are up against Dragoncraft in this first matchup. I've got about as good of a hand as you can get for showing off Fenny, I think. Okay, even board. I managed to stay at 20. How did I stay at 20? Double Merman. I played Dragon Sign turn 3 into Double Merman. Okay, everybody, here it comes. This is as good as I can. I've got the Intent Dragonute Princess, which, I mean, oh my god, if this isn't a win, well, shoot, I don't know what to do with this deck in order to get a win. If you've been following along the channel, I can't stop opening up these darn Fennies. Okay, they've got a really strong Dragoncraft card, but I think I'm going to be able to kind of get myself out of this situation. The question is, how do I want to do it? I think I'm actually going to Draconic Berserker. Yep, that's exactly, this is so good. I've only got one of these Intent Dragonute Princess in the deck for now. I could also Gary, but yeah, it's just not as good as this Draconic Berserker. Everybody, I still think this Draconic Berserker is like one of the best cards in the game, even though I don't think I've ever heard anybody else say it. All right, here we go, everybody. Oh, this is going to be ridiculous. Getting the Intent Dragonute draw. I've only got one of those in the deck, kind of testing it out still. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to fill up. We got the Twilight Dragon. Oh my god. Oh, look at this hand, everybody. How can Dragoncraft get past this? I think the only way, this Neptune is going to be absolutely fantastic, by the way. The only way, God, I don't know how. I actually don't know how they could get through this. All right, everybody, this is going to be probably the kind of most satisfying Dragoncraft victory with Dragoncraft ever witnessed on YouTube, maybe, here with these Twilight Dragons. They just can't do anything. If you've been following along the channel, I can't stop opening up Twilight Dragons. It's all I ever seem to open. I'm going to save the Neptune because I don't need the heal yet, and I'm probably going to end up just super evolving that or the Twilight Dragon, either one of those. So we will just play kind of conservatively here, get some stuff out of our hand here. We got all the time in the world. The only way we can lose is if our opponent is able to, you know what, I think Strike is actually better here. The only way we can actually lose this is if our opponent just totally burns us out somehow. So yeah, this video is going to be basically how strong is Fenny epic craziness. I am going to cherry pick the matches a little bit of cherry picking here, just to kind of make it fun for the video. And if you followed along, I've already said this before, but I think the only way to play Fenny, personally, if you want to go kind of all in on Fenny, is, at this point, I think it's Twilight Dragons after all. I've been playing it a lot if you've been watching it through the videos, and in my last one, I kind of came to the conclusion about the Twilight Dragon. By the way, everybody. Oh man, this is it, everybody. Oh, the most satisfying Twilight Dragon anybody's ever seen on YouTube, I think, maybe. And I could play a second one. I don't think Dragoncraft can literally do anything if I drop two of these and I super evolve one. Is there literally anything they can do? Fill my hand back up? Wait, let me make sure I don't have lethal. 5, 10. Oh, okay, well, I have lethal. All right, everybody, Fenny victory. Oh, number one. Oh, this is satisfying. All right. Next match, coming back with more Fenny montage epic craziness. Let's see what we can do with this deck. Now, everybody, this deck can also win with no Fenny. Neptune is basically like the kind of crux of the deck, obviously. I took quite a beating from Sword in this match. If we win this, we're already on a 3-game win streak, just like right after starting the video. I don't think I need to use the Super Evolution yet, so I think I'll actually wait on it still. Once again, we're up against Dragoncraft. This is actually going to be 2 in a row recorded on the video, and how did I manage to get this far and not just totally die? And once again, it was double Merman again. It was literally 2 double Merman after I actually had a very weak start. And there's the call of the Megalorca. Everybody, the Mermaid, Merman, Neptune package, I mean, I think it's just basically kind of non-negotiable at this point. You got to run it. And here we are going to go ahead and finally pop the super evolved Neptune, and just boom, right there. With that, we are all the way back up to full health, plus the call of the Megalorca in hand. That is just crazy. Pretty nice counterplay, I would say, to some of these stronger Dragoncraft cards. You can win without the Fenny. This deck I got here, this C package is so strong. Okay, there's the Owlbear. It's gonna be good, but pretty nice to already draw it out. And if they try to just go facing 12 me here to try to maybe double, oh well, yeah, they can't, because they actually have to get one shot in right there. It's actually really nice. And now that I'm down to 12, this is the one way I die over and over to Sword, but not this time, everybody, not this time, because we've got triple call of the Megalorca, everybody. Here we go. All right, heal up by 1. So we're out of range now for an owlbear kill. Maybe I should actually just leave it at that since we're already out of range. Draconic Berserker would deal 4. I can still play 2 even if I want to do that. Now the Draconic Berserker deals 4, and I can actually just finish it off with a strike. This is kind of crazy. And we're back up to 14, so we're out of owlbear kill range. How about that, everybody? And we've got ourselves another completely ridiculous Swordcraft kind of grind out match again, and these Twilight Dragons yet again maybe end up just being absolutely bonkers busted here. All right, don't quite need it yet because our opponent... Oh, there's the Fenny, everybody. There it is. And I think at this point, it's basically kind of not really worth playing, right? I can just Gar you and get the final call of the Megalorca. Don't even need to super evolve it still yet. Super evolving would be strong, but yeah, just don't really need to. So try this out and see how it goes here. I've got only 2 Garyus in the deck right now, and honestly, 2 has been feeling pretty good. So... maybe 2's the right number for the Garyos. I think you got to play Garyu in this deck like this, right? The only legend I'm genuinely kind of missing that I haven't been able to try and see how it feels in this deck is the 7 mana legend. All right, everybody, here's where we're probably going to get the Twilight Dragon action most likely as they kind of wipe our board here. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna like this this board wipe here. Depending, it's gonna depend on how much they have left of whether it's gonna be worth it still yet. And yep, oh my god, man, these Twilight Dragons, everybody, suddenly these are feeling really good. And you know why I think these are suddenly feeling so good? It's because of the Merman package. It lets you heal up, restabilize that board, and then you finally can kind of get out of that like sort of instant kill range. Oh my gosh, 2 of these in a row. Phil, oh boy. Okay, everybody. Man, if Sword can beat me through this one, we're throwing this in the video no matter what, because this match is just too insane at this point. Too ridiculous. Ooh, Phylene is just absolutely busted. Here, we could almost do this, but all right, it's got to be double Twilight Dragon. Oh, I didn't think this Twilight Dragon was going to be so good. Everybody, I think we need to start rethinking the Twilight Dragon, maybe. We're going to have to save 1 evolution for the Phylene for sure. It's going to be another board wipe. None of these other super evolutions are really going to be that great, but we still got like so much good stuff in our hand. This will set us up potential victory next turn. And there you go. They have the Ignominious Samurai. I don't know. Should we have drawn 3? That could potentially be one little mistake there, because it gives them... All right, well, we're gonna Phylene here. I needed like one kind of little bit of something. This is gonna cost 5 mana, so we're gonna be able to Ruby. Let's go ahead and Dragon Sign here. We're gonna get to kill their whole board. Phylene also. Are you kidding me? A 3rd Twilight Dragon, kidding me? I guess I'm gonna keep the Ruby around still for 1 more turn. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Phylene, everybody. Definitely. Do you go to 3 Phylene in this deck? I don't know. You know, the Call of the Megalorcus, I still think is kind of crazy, insane good. This Phylene staying out is actually gonna be quite good. All right, this time I actually have time to get this off. Wipe the board really strong. If I Rubied here, I mean, it would basically just be sending back the Fenny. At this point in the game, I don't really see us getting the Fenny off. So, all right, everybody, this is the show. I said at the start of this match, this is showing off winning without the Fenny. Okay, never mind. I am running the full 3 Fenny, by the way, in this. Okay, it's gonna have to be the final Twilight Dragon, I think, here. They're probably still saving up, hoping to win with that owlbear, so we have to basically cut them off from that, trying to run them out of resources. If they had the owlbear, we still open ourselves up to a loss here. So I really think we have no choice. I think it has to be this Twilight Dragon, this Genesis Dragon Reborn, and the Ruler. I was still just kind of testing these cards out, and I haven't really been impressed by them in this deck so far. So okay, Grimnir may actually. Yeah, I don't know. And testing out the 1 Grimnir as well. I will flash the deck. I'll flash the deck after this match here for everybody if you want to see where I'm at right now. All right, there it is. I knew it. I knew it. They actually have no choice. They have to get rid of the... Oh, they're dead. Oh, they're dead. That's how you win. All right, without the Fenny. We will come back with at least 1 more match using the Fenny. What do we get here? A nice little victory reward. 100 rupees, always good. We're doing okay here, everybody. Rank A0, 3-match win streak. We are in Ruby, but I've been actually winning quite a lot with this deck already. Let me flash the deck real quick on the screen, do a quick chat about some of these. Call of the Megalorca is my pick for the 2-drop for this deck. I think the deck has to start with 3 Call of the Megalorca, 3 Season Merman, and 3 Neptune Arbiter of Tides. Still waiting to pull my 3rd one, so I'll up it to 3 once I pull it. I'm going this crazy epic, you know, pure Fenny deck, 3 copies, and now I'm convinced, everybody, 3 Twilight Dragon. And I'm still trying out this 3 Draconic Strike. You can play the Draconic Strike into the Twilight Dragon. I haven't really gotten to test it still yet enough to really be sure. 2 Gario has felt pretty good. Like I said, I'm missing the 1 Legend from Dragon that's the 7-drop, where you can pitch somebody in your hand and kill their full board with it. I think it would be probably worth testing at least 1 out in this deck, so I may even craft that if I actually have enough fun with this deck to keep trying out. I've been trying the Ruler. It's been too slow. I just haven't been able to do it, everybody. I've never pulled off the Ruler. Like, it already takes so much to pull off the Fenny, so being able to pull off the Ruler, it's like it requires so much. It requires so much just to get these matches sometimes where you actually have a chance to play. As you saw, everybody, it was just full back and forth last game with the Twilight Dragon. Just sitting there the whole time with the Fenny in my hand, couldn't play it. Genesis Dragon Reborn. Maybe I'll still keep one in there. Hard to say if that'll stay in. I'm just testing, as always, everybody. If you watch this channel, I'm always testing this 5/10 ward 1/1, just trying it out. I actually ended up going down to 1 of the Liu Feng. It's felt pretty good at 1, to be honest. I don't know if that's a mistake or not. Draconic Berserker, I still think is like one of the strongest cards in the game, so obviously that's sticking in. Actually combos really well, by the way, with this Intent Dragon Newt Princess. Man, maybe now I'm finally realizing that's the true super evolution combo in this deck is Intent Dragon Newt Princess plus the Draconic Berserker. You all already saw how good the Twilight Dragon is. I think that's kind of going to be kind of the namesake of this deck. It's going to be basically Twilight Dragon plus Fenny, I think, and we'll see if this Draconic Strike, it has some interesting, it has a lot of interesting combos. It can also combo with the Megalorca. It's 3 damage to everybody, plus 2 more with the Call of the Megalorca. I'm still trying 1 Searing Fire Newt. I still think this is like one of the best 2-drops in the entire game. Okay, deal 3 to everybody, and then finish off with a 4th one, and then you get the 2/2 out there. Phylene, obviously, amazing card. Nothing else can be said about this card. So which one is the best? We got a lot of options for the 2-drops. Ruby, we've got this option. Once you play the Phylene, you can start cycling through your deck with it. Intent has a lot of interesting combos still trying out. So I'm really kind of torn on where to settle the 2-drops for this style of deck. Strike of the Dragon Newt, obviously, has just been always good for me. I love that card. Grimnir, just trying it out. 3 Dragon Sign, obviously. And finally, with Season Merman, I feel like you've actually got a 5-drop that's worth actually getting into with the Dragon Sign. And for now, I'm on 2 Golden Note Melodies. We'll see where we end up here, but that's it for now. And, you know, you could start with this variant, test everything out, and kind of start taking it from there with those thoughts. And I think you're going to have fun with this deck. So let's try to get at least one more epic, crazy Fenny match here to close out. All right, everyone, we've got ourselves a straight up mirror match. Ramp Dragon versus Ramp Dragon. I've got the Fenny in my hand. We both ramped. We both played Merman back to back. He decided to go ahead and evolve his. The only problem we're having is our turn 6 play is a little bit rough, but we do get the draw 2 and the strike. It's not terrible. Or I could even Dragon Sign, but that would put us down a little bit too low, maybe. Or do we just go ahead and ramp in turn 8? Turn 6, we would get a Gario out. It's a little too risky, I think. We're pretty neck and neck. And that's question is, how good is the Fenny going to be here? I don't think we need to take any too crazy risks here. Oh boy. What? They've used 3 Dragon Signs. What? Wow, Liu Feng is such a good draw here. Wait. We've both ramped, everybody. 3 times. We both got 3 ramps. Oh my gosh, that is so ridiculous. This is one of the most insane matches I've played in this game. Double triple ramp. All right, my opponent is taking a long time to think. Already, they get turn 10 and I get turn 10. 10 mana versus 10 mana. They're taking a long time on this. What's it going to be? Probably got a lot of options, which means they've probably got a pretty decent hand. What? That's... What? A regular. What a bizarre. Okay. And everybody, as always, this is where the Fenny, is it actually that great? Can Fenny into the Twilight Dragon? Everybody, I don't have a choice, everybody. Point of this video is to show off this Fenny. How strong is it? What can we do with it? So I don't have a choice, everybody. That's what I got to do. And I don't even really have to use an evolution here. I can just strike, so that's fine. We'll do that. And then next turn, we're going to Twilight Dragon, most likely, and super evolve it into the draw. Oh, boy. Or we Garu if we need to. I'm guessing they've got to have some direct damage in their hand. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense for them to make that play that they just made. Okay, that's kind of Forte. That's pretty much exactly what I was thinking. We're going to have no choice. We're going to have to Garu, I think, next turn. Actually, wait a second. If we Garyu, it still doesn't... We actually have to Twilight Dragon, actually. Oh, okay. That actually... Hold on a second. Yep, we actually have to Twilight Dragon. And then basically, if they've got the direct damage... This is why Fenny's bad, everybody. Garyu can't deal with that. We could double Draconic Strike. And it leaves us in basically exactly the same position. All right. All right. The theme of this month is Fenny any good, and it's not looking like it is any good. Might as well go ahead and play this. I could try to wait to get the Neptune, but we're just kind of building up potential kill, I think, now. And yep, my opponent, there's just so many things they have options here, even just Odin, which everybody's running now. Oh, okay, Phylane, that's a good sign for us, actually. It means they might be out of direct damage. Wow, really? They're super evolving it. Maybe they're just toying with us. Okay, interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to end up... Okay, I guess we got kind of lucky enough that we do... The one thing we really desperately need is we do really need the Neptune to heal us up here to get us out of death range. Garyu is going to be really good because at least it'll give us a blocker here. And we get the double call of the Megalorca. This card is always so good. And look at this, everybody. We've already drawn 4 cards in the Fenny, and still we're pretty much just opting for a full Garyu here still, which I do feel like is still potentially kind of a little bit telling about the power of the Fenny here. Golden Note Melody would actually be really good to go ahead and get some life, but now that like it would put us out of Odin range, let's go ahead and do the super evolution here. But the thing is, if we leave some of this on the field, there's a chance they could try to get in for a hit. This is obviously going to do this. And then, yeah, I think I just got to go ahead and do the Megalorca here, giving them basically kind of one more turn left still to try to pull something off against us. As long as they don't have the Odin. Ooh, they've got the Twilight Dragon. Everybody, all right, everybody, it is time. It is time to style out on our opponent. Oh, oh, the Neptune. It's time, everybody. I made this video to style out with Fenny, and that's exactly what we're gonna do here. I don't care. I don't care what the optimal play is. We're styling out, everybody. Here we go. Golden Note Melody. Odin is probably a 2 of in this deck at this point. Ooh, and the Odin's gonna be out. We're gonna deal with this. Oh, we're styling out so hard right now. Olivia, now I think we're out of range of pretty much everything at 8. Ooh, Grimnir. All right, styling on him, baby. Oh, the best conclusion for this video. Oh, it's insane. Everybody, Fenny, you can have fun with Fenny. I'm at A rank. I've been fighting with this deck for a little while. 3 copies of Fenny. Is it the best deck in the format right now? No, probably not. Oh, we got out of range of the Warrior of the Deep. We actually did it. We got the Neptune. Oh my gosh, they still can kind of kill us here. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, okay. There's everybody. It gets down to 3 mana. So just in case you were wondering what happens when you double Fenny, this is where things end at. 4, it makes sense. Okay, this is a 10. So the 10 gets chopped down to a 5, I guess, and then 5s get chopped down further to a 3. All right, well, you can make up your mind about Fenny, everybody. Is it the strongest card in the game? No. Is it kind of bad? Yeah, probably. Can you have a lot of fun with it? And can you be competitive still at this rank I'm at? I'm at A. I'm at A at this point, and I'm in the middle one, the Ruby, I believe it is. So, yep, Group Ruby, rank A, and you know, I'm batting about a 50-50 with this deck, which I feel like is pretty darn good for Fenny. All right, everybody, and one more for good measure. We were up against Puppets, and we were able to have the cleanest of clean starts. Started off with a 2-drop into a 3-drop Dragon Sign, into a Merman, into the 6-drop spell that let me get this 6-mana Fenny. My opponent was getting 2 full of cards in their hand, so they pitched a Puppet after playing the Noah. This is literally the cleanest. This is literally the cleanest Fenny possible. Literally can't have a better start than this, everybody. How good is Fenny? We're going to find out in this final match here. Phylane really is absolutely insane too, drop, by the way. Absolutely bonkers. But Ruby here, after the Phylane, I don't know. Maybe pretty good, I don't know. And I'm telling y'all, Season Merman. I'm saying it, everybody. Maybe, is it underrated maybe? I don't know, just from the little bit I've seen on YouTube. It's not getting the respect it deserves, I think. Okay, 2-mana Draconic Berserker, not too shabby here. Might Gari here. Then again, Season Merman pretty much does what we need it to do. Yeah, I'm alright with that. And for the Ruby Greedy Cherub, what do I want to get rid of here? Actually not ready to decide yet, so let's pass for now. Alright, this match should be pretty crazy. We're already getting Orcus #1. I was just gonna say, is there a chance they don't super evolve? But nope, they do the super evolution here. All right, we're gonna take the full amount. How good is Garyu versus Orcus? Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. It trades off pretty favorably, which is pretty much what I was thinking. We were able to still stay up at... Oh, no, we were not. Oh, my gosh. Are they going to be able to double 10 us? Jeez, like they may actually get the double 10 off with the Orc. That would be pretty sad. Not going to lie, that would be a pretty sad day. Neptune, as always, we basically kind of have to get that one Neptune to be able to fend off attacks like this. Because we've got the call and the strike, we are gonna be able to actually 4-5 rounds. So I do want to get this. It'll thin our deck out by 1. Then we can go ahead and do this and do this, and then we actually get to keep the full... Oh, man, I always forget that that goes through barrier. God, I always forget that. Well, it's not how it works in Magic anyways, or Hearthstone, or... Well, I don't know. Heck, I don't know. I think this leaves us at 1, I think, right? I had to get the defender out here, and they're still gonna have the 2. They've got something in their hand that's gonna still have that 2. Yep, and it's they're off by 1. They were off by 1. I'm pretty sure they still had something like that. And the Draconic Berserker, everybody, is going to be able to let us survive. Even just the regular old Phaline, actually. I don't even have Draconic Berserker here, which is kind of insane. Phaline really is kind of bonkers. Now, if they do have the Liam, we are going to still lose. Once they get to 10 mana, we could save the Phaline and buy ourselves a turn and just Draconic Berserker this turn. I can't remember how many Call of the Mega Lorca I have now. I want to say there's 1 left, because what I want to do is pitch it, maybe play one last one before I Ruby away the Call of the Mega Lorca. Pretty sure I've still got one. This is a little bit of a mistake if I don't have one left. Okay, there's a little bit of... All right, I think I can get rid of the strike here, actually. So, small mistake there playing the 2-2. Ooh, ooh, that's actually quite good. We'll just do this. Oh, that's nice. All right, this is way better. Oh, the animation. It's so slow. It's so slow. Come on. All right, there we go. Okay, this is... Wow, that was nice. That's why we've got that 2-2 in there. And you know what? Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's all right. Wow, we're threatening some major lethal here. All right. They're 1 turn away from the Liam, so they can't Liam me. So what do they got? Okay, Noah's going to be good, but is it good enough? And I think this actually forces out the regular evolution. Yes, it does. There we go. Predicting the future as usual. So we are now safe. If they had the Odin, they would have played it this turn. I always forget about the Odin now in the new set. Puppets, they don't really have a lot of ways to do the direct damage. They basically got the double Orcus, which we managed to fight through. And then they've got the Liam to kind of finish it off, which they have to save 1 regular evolution for, and they now don't have that anymore. So things are actually looking pretty good here. They probably have the Liam in hand. Oh, and we're going to get to stop the Liam with the Phylean, I'm pretty sure, this turn. All right, the Fenny actually kind of did his job here, I think, everybody. Wait. 4-9. Oh, well, okay. Well, they were already dead on board, but... All right, there you go. Final Fenny game there. A 2-match streak, and we got promoted, everybody, with the Fenny deck. I played the Fenny all the way here. So there you go. Actually got promoted, and another win streak with this deck. So it's got enough legs, everybody. You can do stuff with it.